Hey everybody, Callie3317 here. Today I'm going to show you how to make a duct tape flower ring. The materials you're going to need are duct tape, any color you like these, and a scissors if you'd like to cut the duct tape instead of ripping. Okay, so first you're going to need to take some duct tape. You take the end of the duct tape pull it out to make pretty long piece. Not too long though, because you're going to waste duct tape otherwise. So you take that and you fold it really small, and you keep folding it over on top of each other again and again. This will be the part that goes on your finger, this part. I might have it too short here. So then you're going to pick your finger you want to put that on, to put the ring on, and you're going to have to measure it. But first, before you measure it, you're going to need to take a small piece of duct tape. Just take a thin strip, like this. Sorry, this piece the end got a little funny. Like this. Cut it in half, and then you can just go ahead and stick it on your duct tape roll for later. Okay, so take the finger you're going to put the ring on and wrap it around as tight as you need it to. Then when you got it as tight as you want it to be, you're going to need to make it a little looser than it should fit, so that you can allow more duct tape to be in there, and then it will be the perfect size when you're done. So take the duct tape and that piece that you have and stick it around here so that it'll stay like this. Then you're going to take the other piece that you left for later on the duct tape roll and put it in underneath the other piece you just had, like this. See, the sticky part's right here, and fold it up like this. So when if your finger gets sweaty, then the parts under here, they won't come off. Okay, so now you have that part done. Now we have to move on to the ring, to the flower part of the ring. It's just like the duct tape flower I showed you, except you're going to have to make them really, really small pieces. So you're going to need to take the long piece of duct tape, like this long, see? And then you're going to need to cut it into about 1 centimeter in width pieces. And just stick them on your roll so that they don't get stuck to like carpeting like I have here. And then they won't stick if they would. So I'll cut this. You're gonna have the petals are going to be really small, so you got to be careful with them. So here, I finished cutting them all into 1 inch in width, or 1 centimeter in width pieces. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it should be 11 or 10, 11, or 12 centimeters long, the piece of tape that you took. So then now, with each of the pieces of tape, you're going to have to cut them all into thirds and stick them on your roll. You will do this with every piece that you cut off. You might need to make some room. Okay. Now so I can just show you how to do the petals, I'm going to just use the pieces I already cut. Okay, so this can go right here. So you're gonna have to be very careful with these because they're so small. You take one corner and fold it in about 1/4 of the way. Like this. Oops. See? And then you fold in the other corner. So that's even at the bottom, but there's still sticky stuff here. This is the trickiest part of the whole thing. You're going to have to roll this up like this. To roll it up into like a little funnel thing. This is very tricky. You might need to take one of the other small petals you made and cut off a really thin piece to help tape it back on, to tape it together like I am. And then you keep wrapping them around each other. You keep making the petals like I did there. And wrap them around each other like this. And eventually it will get bigger and bigger and bigger. This is going to be my last one, so I can just show you how to put it here. I'm going to make one more actually, so it'll be even. But after I finish that one and put it around here, I'm just going to show you how to put it on the ring part. Okay, so I believe I have about 6 petals on here so far. But you'll have more, like a bunch like this. Just like this part. Eventually your flower will be like this. So when you have it like that, you're going to take your ring part and you're going to have to stick it on. I'll show you how to do that. So you're going to have to take another strip about like this big off of the roll of duct tape. You're going to cut it in half and stick it on for keeping. Stick one on there. You actually, with that piece, you're actually going to have to cut off about 1/3 of it. And then you might want to keep that for later if you'll need it. And what you're going to do is you're going to stick it on the bottom and smooth it on like this. so that it doesn't come apart. You're going to have to take the other 1/3 and do that except the other way, like an X. See, yours will be like this, so it'll make like an X on the bottom, but this is so small that it won't, because you can't see it. So then you take this other half piece from before, and you're going to stick it in the part where you want your flower. You're going to take your flower and set it on in the middle of that piece. And then you're going to take the duct tape from there and wrap it around it. You might need another piece like this and cut it in half or cut off a little piece and stick it around it. Here, I might cut off more. If it doesn't work, but it should, because your flower will be bigger that you're going to attach to the top. And then you will eventually have a duct tape flower ring like this one. And like I said before, I didn't make as many petals on here, so I could just show you how to stick it on for less time. And thanks for watching how to make a duct tape flower ring.